Well, you're right, Cork minor, I was 17 and I still couldn't get on the Kilbrittain junior hurling team. The Sheehys and my brothers and the O'Neills and all them, we used to have fierce games in the yard, like, and for me it really toughened me up, I suppose, being the youngest and up against the likes of them, you know.
The main go-to guys, like, along with Dennis and Michal, and, you know, there was a nucleus of 7 or 8 there, like, you know.
Niall was the star of the show, really.
There's all the flashy clothes, like, you know, and the bling bling and all that, right, like, it was a bit different for us.
All our games were knockout that time, like.
What about, yeah?
Like, compared to the last number of years, like, we did back doors, side doors, second seat, group stages.
We put 100 cones out on the pitch, like. You fellas don't know where they are inside in the field, do you know what I mean?
There was many a Ballyking I got in there, being shouted back down the field from what? From you.
No, Jeff. I'd be finding your man coming up and you'd give him a good shoulder, like, you know, and you send him flying. No, maybe because of his.
On shoulder,
Correct, his shoulder were 10 times. They were wondering should they put on the same red cash. It was the best shoulder in the last 4 years.
That's something that has drifted away from
completely
the GA,
today,
the club teams.
Like as a forwards, like should be man against man, right? And everyone should be able to take on their man, you know. But I just feel, I don't know, is it the way with Cork? Do they think our forwards are not good enough? Yeah. Or our backs not good enough, you know, putting an extra back there?
But they don't have a plan B, they can't score long range either, like.
And when there's a high ball going in, we can never win it because they're not used to doing it.
There's only one forward in there. If you pulled in the ball into count, you know, you're going to be called off.
Did you put that one in the first half against Bishopstown?
I don't know where it came from really.
I know that the surface in the hemis, where you'd been called everything from outside wild, like, but you just blocked that out.
But more often than not, you were going for points. Long Hurley came in very good there, like, you know, on the 37-inch line, because you didn't have to be as close.
We've done it. In the last 3 years I haven't seen us pull in the air.
Going forward, it's certainly something that needs to be addressed.
And a bit of ground hurling, which is gone as well.
Yeah. It's not even done at underage training, like. You don't even practice that as a drill anymore, and it's a pity, like.
All Hurling was playing wing forward in that game, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he did definitely change around that team, knowing that they were lectures or anything. Michal was up wing forward, like we were cut back in the half back line in that game. I did Michal back in the wing back, though I'd not say we would have won the game or anything.
From an elite point of view, I think they're actually also keeping a pile of hurlers out of it because there's a lot of good hurlers that can win ball, and Cork have forgotten about those guys, like.
Yeah.
Now give me a great pass in 95, you know, from the corner, and never forget it, straight across the goal, they won the final.
It would be vice versa on the field, definitely.
Yeah. He was a superb trainer, like, he was as tough as nails, like, and he'd pull you aside and say, you know, he'd tell you cut yourself on, like, no matter who you were.
But we knew the next few years were going to be tough because you were going up senior.
But obviously the city ones like the Bars, the Glen, the Piercing.
They gave us a guard of honour then up onto the field in the last 6 months, so it was welcome to senior.
He was near us, he was inside the hemis. He was fierce intimidating, like, you know. If the ball came into a ruck, Patrick would win, he'd roar, he'd give a knock and shout, next thing fellas would jump out of the way, Patrick pick up the ball and he'd get down the field. No holding back, like, you know, one of them thought they were harder than the other and they were flaking.
Social media.
What a waste, like, you know, it's frightening, like.
It's the killer of it.
What a waste of time.
It was natural, just fucking hurling.
They're not limited then, like, you know what I mean? They're not limited to playing the extra back, they're not limited to playing the ball around the back line and trying to run it up and run it through and pass it over the bar, you know? And if you can do that, you know, constantly, if you can take that to a match, it's huge, isn't it? Less time on the ball, you won't get hooked, you won't get blocked.
We were a good bit older than me now, they're well north of 50, like, so I'm still looking up that big 508, but
they're on the corner, right? Stay around for life.
There's some pictures, I don't know if you recognise yourself. Eddie, you were
one of them there.
You're older than me, kid.